Welcome back, cats and kittens. We're back in Game Builder Garage. This is episode 3 of lesson 4. We are creating Risky Run. We made it through steps 4, 5, and 6. Now we're on to step 7, making power-up items. Power-ups from items. And let's jump right into it. Alrighty. Welcome to step 7 of Risky Run. Previously, we learned how to make a moving platform. Well, we're on our way to filling this level with lots of cool features. Let's keep it up. This time, we'll add some items. We're going to make an item that will let us defeat aliens by punching them. This step will be long and a bit challenging, but I know you've got skills to ace it. Okay. Let's see what we can get up to on the programming screen. Ready? Yes. Go, go, go. First, make things a little bit easier on ourselves and adjust our teleport. Let's grab teleport and just pop it right there. So now, next time you start the game, you'll teleport to the area just after the moving platform. Cool, right? Let's give it a try. Yes, we're right there. Yay, the teleport worked. Good. Time to get to work by adding some aliens. Back to the programming screen. Think this area may be a little simple? Let's add layers to it. If you could copy this platform and then move it up there and shrink her down. Shrink it down. Now we've got multiple levels. Now call up Fancy Alien Object node on and from the Round Fancy Objects list. Round Fancy Objects, Round Alien. There. Ooh, let's fill this place with gorgeous, glitzy aliens. Let's put the Fancy Object node on above the platform. There. Open Settings, Properties, enable Visible, Solid, Destructible, Only, and Destructive. Now, face right by setting Y, negative access to 90. 9D, there. And that's it for the settings. Now, copy. Make another alien. 2 aliens. Copy it again. The third alien. More aliens. And 1 there. So many aliens. And there's almost painful beauty to the room you place them in. Clearly a genius with amazing tastes, and I should know. Well, let's take a good look at these amazing aliens. Ooh, we made a few of these, didn't we? Yes. So let's deal with the aliens right now, because we can't jump between these two guys, because they're too close together. If there's one thing that can beat an alien, it's good left hook. We need to make an item that lets us punch. Back to programming screen. Let's place an apple. This will be in our item. Call up a fancy object from the round objects. Round fancy objects and an apple. And place that in the midair. I'll open its settings. Let's see, under properties, set visible, solid, and destructible. Destructible. And let's close the settings. We placed our apple. Now, our character jumps and can take the apple. Okay. Now, could you open the settings screens for the person node? Let's get some. Enable destructive under properties. Destructive, and back out on the screens. Now the player should be able to destroy the apple. Let's give it a try. So, when we jump up, grab the apple and it destroys it. Perfect, you got it. But of course, it's not like the player can punch just because they grabbed an apple. There's the main event. We'll make it, so grab the apple, let us throw punches. And also keep the doctor away. We'll be having the player grab the apple here, but we could also think of it as the apple being destroyed. In other words, if we know when the apple has been destroyed, then we can determine if it's been grabbed. So there's a node on we can use that I think you're familiar with. You have object break node on. So input, state change, object break. Welcome back, object break. More things. Is somebody about to follow the pieces again? Some people can't help themselves. Guess up to little old me to tell you when they do. Okay, that's object break above. Let's take a look at the settings. Open, check what? So we don't want any of these. We want apple. And close. So we want it to break when we touch an apple. Yeah. So you need to know when this apple breaks? Do you, sugar? But you do know I can only tell you the moment it breaks, right? Anything after that, you're on your own. Got a point. Object break known on only outputs a signal at the moment of the apple breaks. Right now we need something that continuously sends a signal after the apple breaks. Why we need it to remember the apple is broken and continuously send a signal. Go to middle, flag counter random, and new node on, flag node on. Flag node on. Wake up. Don't like broccoli now. Now Rip Van Winkle's asleep right now. When it receives an input signal, it wakes up. So when the flag node on wakes up, we can say it's switched on. Need puppet right there. Since we need the flag node on switch when the apple breaks, we need it to connect to the on. There. Wake me up when that apple breaks. Once the flag node on gets a signal from the break object node on, it'll switch on. It'll send an output signal the whole time it's switched on. In other words, once the apple breaks, a signal will be sent out constantly. Now, we can work on using the flag node on to make the player throw some punches. What we want next is a connection to the person's node on action port. Since the person node on is far away, that might not work out. But there's a way around this. We can use a special node on that lets us make long connections. Go to the middle, program layout, wormhole entrance, node on. This is entrance A. I repeat, this entrance A. Come in. Wormhole entrance node on. I will transmit signal once Sleeping Beauty wakes up. Over. This is wormhole entrance node on. Is a little hole in space that lets us connect to far off places. Set the wormhole entrance node on. Up by flag. And add a connection between the two. So boop. There. Now we're all ready to warp connection from the flag node on. So all we need is a place for the connection to reappear. Go to middle, program layout, wormhole exit. So transmitter, receiver. Breaker, this is exit A. Repeat, exit A. Wormhole exit. Transmit signal once target returns from the beyond. Over. We've got that signal going to the wormhole entrance node on. Now that signal will come out of this wormhole exit node. Move it over to the blue frame. So if you call, we want to make the player throw punches once the apple is broken. But first, we make it so we can punch with Y. To call up the button node on for Y. Yes. Input. Button press. Y. Oh, there's only one way to punch. And that's as fast as you can. Forever. Blammo. Sharp as ever. Move it over to the blue frame, will ya? Yes. Now open up settings. Let's change the output timing to on press. On press. Now the button will send a signal only at the exact moment when Y is pressed. Not for the whole time while the button is held down. And you can close the screen. Now, we don't want the player to punch just any old time as we press Y. We need it so they punch with Y once they pick up an apple. That means we're going to need the AND node on. Okay, and then middle. The logic and node on. And okay, if those two are ready, I'll send off that signal. Got it? Let's pop it into the blue frame. Then connect the wormhole exit node on to the AND node on's input port. Input 1. Next, connect the button to number 2 input. Hey, so nice. So condition 1 is the apple breaking. Condition 2 is pushing Y. Once those both ready, send out a signal. Need to connect to the person's node on's action port. Action. There. Action port will only receive the signal while pressing Y, pushing Y while the apple is broken. Open the person's screen settings. Now open action. Okay. Action. Let's see. Here we can determine what action will be taken when the person node on action port receives a signal. So we want it to punch. Now we close the screen. Whew, that's a lot of work. Let's see. Now we can go see our fruit of the labors. Okay, so grab the apple, jump. I'll try pressing Y. Y. Oh, punch it. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. Still can't reach the aliens because they're too hot, too short. Now we're punching. Could you hit retry? Yes, hit retry. There. We check by pushing Y that we can't punch before picking up the apple. Nope. There we go. We can't punch before we have the apple. So I know I said we can punch now that we have the apple, but with a punch like that, you're never going to get through all those aliens. Time to boost our punch power with a bit of programming. Yes, definitely. Punch has to be strong enough to smash those aliens. So we're going to need the help of a node on that destroys things. And call up our destroy object node on. Objects. Launch your track destroy. Destroy object. Welcome back, destroy object. You want something destroyed, eh? Naughty, naughty. Let's make this node on a little smaller, shall we? Boop. Now let's look at the screen settings. Go to properties, disable visible. Now open up destroy what? Let's see. Let's click on alien, get rid of sphere, cylinder, and box. And close that. Now open a connection point. connection point. To do a punch that breaks objects, we need to connect the destroy object node to the front of the player. Set own to X negative and target to Z negative. Okay. Close the screen. That's it for the settings. Now connect the destroy object to the person node. Up there. Boop. Now the destroy object node is linked to the front of the player. In other words, if an alien is right in front of the player, that alien can be destroyed. So that means right now all the person needs to do is get in front of the alien and it'll be destroyed. Change it so that the destroy object node destroys an alien only when we throw a punch. So we know that when we punch and this node sends out a signal, now we can just connect the and node to the destroy object node. Okay. And to destroy. And now we should be able to destroy aliens by punching them. Or smack. Let's check it out. Okay, grab an apple and smack. Yay! Smack. Yeah! Smack those damn aliens. There, we're done making items. Let us punch. There. Just one thing that's bugging me. Is the person playing the game going to know that when they pick up an apple, they'll be able to punch enemies? No, they're not. Let's do something that lets the player know they can punch by picking up apples. That's one final push to the programming screen. How do we communicate things to the computer? We use text object node. Go ahead, call it up. Let's see. Would it be middle? No, it'd be under objects. Special objects. Text objects. The everyday magical power of words. Every single word can be all it takes to make someone smile. Or tick someone off. There. Take a dive in the text node screen settings. Okay. Go to properties. Enable visible only. Visible. And set Z undersize to 0.10. Okay. Z undersize to 0.10. 0.10. There. Now we'll make the text object node and write a little message to the player. Select. And select edit and enter punch Y. Press Y to punch. Edit. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Capital B R E. Press. We need space. Y. Oh, no. Y. Space. 2. B U N. Punch. That's why to punch. Okay. Let's try to punch. Oh, I didn't add a period, so, but yes, we did. Go to close it. Next, we'll arrange it so the text object node displays the message when the apple breaks. And you call up the teleport object node object entrance node. teleport object, object, entrance node. Words have considerable power to influence the world around us. Select this guy on top of the text nodon. Yes. Now you need to connect the break object nodon to the teleport object entrance nodon. Object break nodon to teleport entrance nodon. There. Now call up a teleport object exit nodon. Teleport object exit. Does not simply dismiss the power of words. Now place this one above the platform. There. Now open the settings. Go to properties, disable visible. Set Z position to 0.8. Z 0.8. Now we close the screen. Now let's take a look at the game screen. Okay, pick up the apple. Press Y to punch. Ah, there's our message. This way, the player knows they can throw punches. Perfect. Chop, chop. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah. So head back to programming. It's time for me to say, step 7's done. Yay, excellent. Seriously, a marathon of a step. Made it. Good work. I just knew you could hang in there until the end. Alrighty. Getting closer and closer to completing our game. The next step, we'll be working on a boss. See you then. Well, you learned Alice's Guide has been updated. You learned Flag Nodon. Well, that's part 4. 1, 2. Yeah, part 4. Well, that looks like a good place to end it. It took almost over 20 minutes. Tune in for part 5, where we go to step 8, making a boss. If you liked this episode and made it all the way through, consider leaving a like. Consider subscribing for more Game Builder Garage. And as always, be kind to each other and have a nice day.